Hello and welcome to Stories on Tuesday, and it's part 6 of playing the PS4 version of Arcade Spirits. And honestly, I have no idea what's going to happen in the story now. We've had the big event, we've had the sort of love reveal last time, so what is left to do? I don't know. So I'm very interested to see where the story is going to go this time. I've been predicting for a couple of videos now that something bad is going to happen, but that doesn't feel like that's what this game is trying to do. So yeah, 6th chapter. What's it going to be called? Hit the lever. What could that mean? No idea. So you and I, let's see where this goes. Of course, I'll turn it on autoplay. Unfortunately, the autoplay is a little fast, so feel free to pause it if you need to. So this has all happened in 2 months. It feels like it might have taken more time, but alright. There are 3 events, okay. Second location. Huh. Will the game take it all away from us? Will we get something sad happening? Well, even though it's a few months and we're being successful, the arcade doesn't look like it's changed. So, Deco are like the competitors. I think Deco are trying to snap us up.
Oh dear.
So there's an equally older gentleman at the other place then.
My oh my.
Okay, I didn't expect the story to go this way.
Be sensible.
Politeness should be met with politeness. That's one way of looking at things. But yeah, I've been wondering if the overarching story plot is we take over the Funplex. As you see, Francine's not doing so well. You can count on me, I'll represent the Funplex. Shouldn't Gavin go? Let's go for that one. We have permission to be uncouth.
don't feel that's my call to make anymore, dear.
Oh?
Maybe you haven't noticed, but I spend most of my time at home these days. Or napping. Or napping at home. Funplex isn't really about me. Not anymore. It's so much more than Francine's Arcade Funplex now. It's about you. It's about your co-workers. It's about all our regulars. You've made me realize that. And I'm thankful.
Wow, she's getting ready to retire now. Yeah, this is your dream as well.
Like I've told you, life can be a difficult series of trade-offs. What I want and what it should be are often different things. I'm relying on you to do right by everyone I love. If selling is in their best interest to keep this dream going, so be it. No matter what you decide, I'm proud of you. I knew there was something special about you when I hired you to replace my grandson.
It's getting pretty serious.
You are the brightest spirit at the Funplex. And while we may not be blood, I'm happy to consider you part of my family.
It's very touching. You know, I'm going for that one. Sincere thanks. I think that's very polite. You don't think that she's not coming back tomorrow, do you? I think we have to be honest. We have to listen. He might be retiring himself. If it's the same old guy, he himself could be retiring. In my head, I feel like we are going to join Deco Fun Place, something like that, you know. Remove Francine, remove Nami, and perhaps combine them. This is really interesting. Yeah, I wasn't thinking about Percy. I was thinking of someone. I think Gavin is an interesting idea. Now, Naomi also has eye for games. Percy does know business, but he kind of so does Gavin, and Gavin knows pinball. This is really interesting because Naomi would know the games, Ashley can do the culture, Queen Bee knows the scene, we would have talked about Percy, and Teo understands communities. I think it's between Naomi and Teo, if I'm honest. I think I'm going to go with Naomi, keep it within the company.
Hello.
Because if we are going to have a situation where we're going to have a possibility to sell an additional shop, she will know about the games and stuff. Oh, it's all very serious, this part. Like, part 5 kind of felt like a nothing part. Kind of like the pause, the break, the holiday episode in between two serious story arcs. So this feels like a new arc. So let's see what happens. Let's not rush to any decisions here. Not that I have doing this story, but it does look very different, doesn't it? More casino-esque.
Ugh.
See, if we team up, we have the arcade, he has the casino. That's what I think this could be. That's what I'm thinking. I just said that. Maybe if they segmented, maybe if they split into two different entities. Okay, maybe we're gonna get to do one thing here. Tournament could be interesting because we're doing tournaments ourselves and we're also the event manager, so checking out what the opposition's doing. Kind of sounds like homework, but sure. Is it Queen Bee? Is it Queen Bee's new team? Oof.
When you have pizza on a bagel.
That's so disturbing. So it's like a palette swap with the other guy. And that. Again, cheaping out on the art a little bit. Makes you wonder if it was deliberate. Like, was that meant to happen? Well, if Naomi's doing the games, we have to trust her. So how about getting a drink? Perhaps we get to talk with some of the locals. Someone whose soul's been eaten away. Perhaps we're going to be able to talk to him about it. What's on that USB stick? Virus?
Oh, I know.
They've been deleting the reviews. Perhaps that's what their USB is for, hacking. Sure, dig around a bit, this is all very curious. Yeah, I didn't think we could do all three. I only thought we could do one, the way he was talking about time.
Beep beep.
Everyone has a dream they're chasing.
What's Deco's dream? I wonder if he's like the figurehead and someone else, someone Gavin-esque in the background controlling it all. Yes, just don't throttle the guy. Not as old as I thought he was going to be.
To break bread with you.
He does have a stick. Well, I haven't thought about Hamza in a while. Not since, what, part 2?
I take it Francine has kept you up to speed and explained our prior meetings to you? Always a courteous woman she is.
Yep.
Now, I don't feel I need to waste your time with the facts and figures illustrating why Deco's Palace is and always has been the premier family entertainment arcade. Both of you are intimately familiar with the arcade industry. You know how things are, how they'll always be. We are the 800-pound gorilla.
Remember, we only have to be courteous as long as he's courteous.
Let me explain.
Why does he want to help us? Deco's fun zone.
Think about this.
See, game set, that's what I mentioned. But he wants to remove some of the games. What would happen? Now, how much creative control would we have?
me explain. Capital.
How about Funplex staff?
Good, good.
Ha, scouts, yeah. Quality of service, yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, I might as well ask all of them.
You understand, yes?
Don't like his answers.
Excellent. I suggest we shake on it and set our various lawyers to the task of sorting out the specifics.
The first or third ones. Decline. F you. Think it over. Business together. We don't match. I don't think we can do the bomb one. It's just so different. We're kind of close. But I don't think he offers us anything we need. I'm going to do the top one. We did keep professional.
Unfortunate. But be aware, if we are not partners, we must be rivals. It'll bring me no particular pleasure, but I'm afraid that I cannot allow a rival. I am obligated to bring the full weight of the palace to bear on you.
This means war, I guess.
Hopefully one day you'll realize the error you've made tonight. And as a sign of respect, your personal offer to join my empire will remain open, so you can escape the inevitable fall of your little arcade.
At least we know what they're doing wrong, and we can do better.
Wow! Thank you.
I don't think she's going to be there tomorrow. That's what I'm worried about anyway. I do not see the coral decoration from the last part. Okay. Not coral. Jellyfish.
Ooh.
Yikes, indeed. Okay.
I got it.
Still waiting about the possible stuff happening in the background. See, if we had done the partnership, they had all the power. There she is.
Hmm. I was offline.
It's polite for her to say that. What happens? Damn, it doesn't bring me happiness to know that I predicted that. Okay, what are we going to say here? So essentially, because of our previous interactions and our character traits that we have generated over these parts, we don't have access to all the options. We have access to these three. Honestly, I think the first one, nice and simple.
Thank you.
That was really nice, actually. What happened today?
Good morning, employees of Deco's Fun Zone.
Whew, how'd that happen?
capital.
Huh. He got it from the family.
Now, obviously, we'll be closed today to allow time to mourn our former owner. I still have deep respect for Miss Francine. I owe her that much.
You hope
I'll
Iris
also
finds
close
that
the
it's
arcade on the day of the funeral to allow my
fake.
employees to attend. Those hours will not be deducted from your paychecks. Now, I realize the timing is a bit awkward, but I need to make a few announcements of personnel changes.
What?
Yep, you're fired.
Let me explain.
Yeah.
I think not.
As you like.
Which leaves me.
I think we got off on the wrong foot last night. I didn't adequately express the many advantages of working for my organization. I'm willing to offer you something few others get. A second chance. I'd like to keep you on as the Fun Zone's general manager.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting choice. Oh, the middle one sounds like a fun one to do, but this is a serious moment. Fine, I'll take the job. Oh man, I want to say no. But is that then game over? I'll take it. Damn. Damn. Huh. Stand on my friends. Screw it.
As you like. Excuse me.
Hold it.
I think not.
As you like.
Okay, there's 2 saved.
Good, good. Now, if you need me, I'll be in my new office celebrating my recent business venture. Thank you for your
Do you
cooperation.
think we can start a new arcade with just 2
in the
machines?
day.
Does Gavin secretly own one of the pinball machines? Twirling his cane.
Oh.
Yes. Focus. There's time to be angry later. See, in my mind, it was a case of I felt if I stayed, I could perhaps do this for them, help get them to keep stuff, but is the game over? We still have Percy. Will he now come back and... Yeah. Game over. And the point of this story, the point of this series, is to accept the story we're given. I can't say no. So, why can't I say no? Huh. Now what's happening? Perhaps it's not game over. Press Iris. Find something. Autoplay, please. Safe haven.
Hello! When you have pizza on a bagel. Thank you. Thank you. Hello! Hello!
Weird. So this is weird. What's happening now?
Not sure.
He might be sentient. So the AI is coming to save the day.
Hooray!
Maybe. Don't make us choose. Ah, nuts. Hope this feels right. Apathetic, bitter, perhaps not bitter. Angry is possible, but I'm going to go with hopeless. I still think there's even something iffy about the wheel. have our own arcade? We haven't changed. Kind of worrying. Oh damn, we've finished that a few times. It's interesting, I genuinely thought it was game over. I thought that was it for our story, and that would have been it for the series. But no, it's still going. It's not over just yet. Unless I missed it, I thought I asked Iris to check into that USB and what was happening at Deco. But it feels like nothing happened from that. Ooh. God, how do you break a toothbrush in half? Who is it, Percy?
Hey, hey.
Hello.
Well, Percy has the business mind, and Gavin has business mind. Perhaps we can create our own mini arcade.
Lovely.
Team biscuits.
Yes.
I'm from England. Even I don't do team biscuits. Biscuits, yes. Just the tea part I'm not a huge fan of. There's another deco. I had Five Nights at Freddy's in my head. An intervention. Okay.
A wake intervention, maybe?
Makes sense, actually. Get to actually grief
Correct the
together.
window.
I think this was Juniper's Iris's idea.
Care to dance?
BFFs for life.
Are we too far gone to not believe it? Or are we going to get a bit of a repeat of all the things we've said before? I mean, like a repeat of our actions. Yeah, we are, okay. Looking at our picture to see if we actually do crack a smile.
BFFs for life.
Hello.
Huh. Wasn't expecting them to come along.
Ooh, what if?
Well, isn't that something?
Shame we only went there like twice, maybe, in our playthrough.
So frustrating.
Ooh, language.
Wonderful.
Hamza has
I was
arrived.
not expecting Hamza.
My blood burns.
Do you think he's gonna help become a business partner?
Ha ha!
Amazing.
I wonder if Teo ever saw us in that maid costume, what he would have said. I kind of like that bottom one. Yeah, let's go for it. That's the expression I want to see. Okay. So what's the plan going to be? Why is it called Lever, I wonder? This chapter, that is. We have no arcade.
Beep beep.
Plus we haven't spoken to her in a while. I want my dream back, sure. Here we go.
Oh, I know.
We already have 2 machines. That's the start. Perhaps we could rent... Oh, I forgot his name, from Hansa. We can get 2 choices. I'd like to keep sharing my dream with you. What's stopping us? Yeah. See what they come up with. But with what money? That's going to be the tough part of this.
Certainly. Ha ha! Such fire!
A Richter conspiracy.
Oof.
Hamza must consider this.
Yes.
Right.
There would be caveats,
Terms,
conditions,
exemptions,
rules,
guidelines,
best practices.
worst practices.
That's not a thing.
Oh.
There's going to be pros and cons to all
Hamza
of
would
these.
likewise have conditions. As would I.
So we're going to perhaps pick one of these. Okay. Family restaurant alongside the arcade.
No risk, no reward.
Barcade. That's the thing. Do we go against Deco and what he's doing with the middle? Do we do something different with the right? Or do we stick to the arcade like we always do? But then again, we were kind of hitting the limits of that, weren't we? This is tough. A barcade will get us access to different customers, but an arcade will get us access to younger customers. But we know what Deco is doing wrong, and we can do it better. Oh man, this is really tough. It really is a tough decision. Ah. Oh wow. What should we do? A barcade sounds sort of like a modern idea, so let's do that. Sorry, Percy. Game focus, yeah.
Sweet.
As would I.
And the age of the people we're playing.
Nope, no way.
We've just seen e-games
Absolutely.
at Deco. Let's try to put this. Retro is always going to be retro. That's an interesting thought, isn't it? Retro stuff, esports stuff, or prize stuff. Like I said, with retro, in 10 years, more things become retro. It gives us room to grow. If esports, you see like Overwatch, it's not the game it used to be. We get tied to a very up and down market. And then we got Ashley in the prizes. It's like Deco does the prizes in esports, but no one does retro. So I kind of like that idea. It kind of plays into the barcade a bit more of an adult audience. And perhaps the audience would have more money being adult, not like 30s, 40s perhaps, and not late teens to 20s that esports might bring. Come on, Juniper, what you got?
What if? Yes.
And their idea would get Ashley back into the job winner and Juniper as well.
Maybe. Yeah.
That sounds interesting. Streaming arcade sounds modern, that's for sure.
Lovely.
Perhaps.
And that would help give prizes out. That's interesting. It's like giving retro games achievements. Branding, streaming, tickets. Oh, that ticket one's really interesting. Like I say, it's like you get achievements, you earn rewards for playing. That's really interesting. Streaming, you know, technology changes, that might lead updates every 3 or 4 years. Branding, do we really have the money to do that? To go after Deco's branding instead of trying to fight? I like the ticket idea. Retro achievements, essentially. Huh. $30 characters max. Yeah, why not? I kind of like that, it's fine. I think the autoplay got knocked out when we do something like that. Also spirits as in Spirit of Francine. The spirits of the older games. I honestly did not even think about the liquor license thing. I like the top one. That's nice. So where's the title of the chapter come in, I wonder? Alright. Interesting chapter, that's for sure. That'll do for this part then. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments what decisions you made with that, because this chapter was full of tough choices. But yeah, that will do. So until next week's video with part 7, or until I see you checking out some of the other videos, playlists, shorts, or even live streams on YouTube. Or maybe I'll see you over at Ko-fi. As a small YouTube channel, we get no money from YouTube. But with Ko-fi, we can get donations, including PayPal donations. But we also have subscription tiers. And one of those tiers means you can watch this video without any of my commentary. So, on YouTube, everyone gets the commentary version for free, but on Ko-fi, no commentary. But we have other subscription tiers as well, so maybe one of those other ones will interest you as well. But wherever or whenever I see you again, please take care.